Grand Line bound with another One Piece chapter review. A late chapter review, a great chapter review.
Lily came in clutch while Smokey smoking a Dutch. Yeah. I ain't gonna say much, cause I might just lose touch. Yeah. But I would say, but I'm sick of all these guys' night. They steadily remind me of some dog shit. Thanks, Nami, you and Zeus just gave me frostbite. What was up? You just pissed off Sanji, that's a scary sight.
The chapter starts off by showing Frankie, and he sees the carnage going off in the distance, and he wonders what in the ever-loving hell is going on. Man, what the hell?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
Just as Lilith pulls out something from a box containing Dr. Vegapunk's clone, saying she's glad she left it here by the school. The things she pulls out are inventions of hers called Omni-Drain Converters, or ODCs for short. Frankie and Bonnie are wondering what the hell Lilith is showing them, as she explains that energy is everywhere in Elbaf, it's teeming with it. And she asks Frankie if he's ever considered fueling himself with something other than cola. Frankie's like, excuse me, bitch? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
At the burning school and the library, Usopp calls the destruction they're witnessing the end of the world. And he comments on how huge the transformed Loki is compared to Kaido. But he reasons he's on their side since Luffy was riding him. Pause. Something Nami wasn't too happy about. Bro's always doing reckless shit, man. I gotta love it. Nami and Jinbei move to extinguish the fire and save the buildings, while Robin and Sanji check up with Saul, who is still alive despite his injuries. Bro's got fucked up. Poor Saul. Nami summons forth Zeus in a cloud form. Now, little buddy is chunky.
Dude, we've been through this, okay? I'm cultivating mass. Stop saying that. You are not cultivating mass. And if you are, stop cultivating and start harvesting.
Because he stored up a shit ton of rainwater due to Nami's instructions, aka commands. Now, fat boy chunky man Zeus starts raining to put down the fires. But Killingham arrives and stops him by having one of his Mumas that looks like a lindworm chomp down on Zeus, completely swallowing him. Pause. And he reminds them that they were meant to forsake this world's history and all that bullshit.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
He's like, bro, didn't we tell you guys? You guys gotta let this shit burn. Now, the fact that Zeus gets chomped down, the Straw Hats feel it, man. Because Zeus was their one hope of potentially putting out the fight, so that's gone. But Lilith comes in clutch with those ODCs, man, because those things extract the fire energy from the burning schools, and they leave nothing behind but ice, baby. Saul and Robin head to the library, while Lilith takes the energy that she extracted and turns it into a new form of cola called Super Vega Cola. Like, god damn, Frankie, let's go. She flings that bitch to Frankie and she tells him that he's built almost like a pacifista, which is why she's surprised to learn that he's powered himself with simple cola. She's like, bro, you need to leave that simpleton shit alone, dog. But this new stuff, this shit is about to make him even stronger. Let's go! Frankie upgrade, let's get it, dog. Fucking love it. Zeus calls Nami for help, and she's like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. But Killingham sees Saul and Robin running to the library, and he orders his Muma to destroy it, declaring that the new world can only be born if all this previous bullshit history is destroyed. Jinbei jumps out of the water and tells Nami he will rescue Zeus. But Killingham sees him, and he makes some fucking straight up racist ass remarks, dog. Killingham becomes repulsed by him for being a disgusting ass fishman, stating he's glad that he's wearing a mask so he doesn't have to breathe that gross ass air you're breathing out. Nasty ass fish, man. Racist ass bastards, man. I swear to God. But you gotta love Sanji, man. Sanji's gotta stick up for his boy, dog. Sanji tells him, hey, yo, bro. He's like, you're just like a typical world noble. You disgusting piece of trash. As such, not only will Sanji never forgive him for being an ignorant piece of shit, but you disrespected a former warlord of the sea? You serious, bro? Insulting Jinbei leads to Sanji absolutely killing his head with the Ifrit Jambe Konkase. I don't know how to say that fucking word. Konkase. Let's just keep it simple. Demon Leg Crush for all my simpletons. Yeah, but Sanji turns this bitch into one of those Goombas from Super Mario. Demolishes this dude, bro. One kick and you're done. Sanji destroys his air helmet. And as for Frankie consuming the Super Vega Cola, man, this shit gives him a super surge in power. Both him and Jinbei destroy the Lindworm monster with a fucking combo wombo. And of course, they free Zeus. Now at the Western Village, the Giants are doing their best to fend off the demonized Giants, but they're struggling due to their regenerative capabilities. Dory and Broggy, however, are able to regain some self-control over themselves, and they express their shame over turning their blades against Ja Rule, an elder of Elbaf. And, you know, they did throw some insults here and there, so there was that too. But to atone for that, they fucking, these motherfuckers cut each other's heads off, just whoop! Now, I think something happened that we all didn't expect. Immediately as they die, the ground beneath them flips them, turning them back into normal, which brings them back to life. When I seen this, I was like, what the fuck? What about Rocks? What about Rocks? That motherfucker died. What happened to that nigga? That boy got obliterated. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyway, seeing this, Howard, Stenson, and Zoro realize that the only way to turn the demons back to normal is to inflict fatal wounds onto them that will undo the transformation, I guess. So you can't completely fucking demolish them, I guess, you know? You gotta fucking inflict a fatal wound. But what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that even mean, bro? We've seen some pretty fucking fatal wounds and they just regenerate. What the fuck? Anyway, now that Dory and Broggy are back on their side, the five of them, despite expressing regret verbally, these five are very excited at the many ways that they could create burner accounts to subscribe to Grand Line Bound. Also, killing the demons sounds pretty great too, I guess. Yeah.
But I would say, but I'm sick of all these guys' night. They steadily remind me of some dog shit. Thanks, Nami, you and Zeus just gave me frostbite. I was you just pissed off Sanji, that's a scary sight. Frankie drank some and it socked you, that's called a good night. Smokey, that wood tight, smoke all the way to Laughtale, I think I just might. But we need to call Barcelino, Smokey forgot his light, but it's gonna be alright.